Hobby designers influence big box shelves and create powerful new blasters, while the fall HvZ season lurks.
I'm Grim.
I'm Vile Mods.
And I'm KT of Family Foam Sport. We are your hosts, all that and more in episode 41 of the Foam News Collective. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Buzzbee has a sweet new blaster with a familiar flavor that you might recognize. The Air Warrior's Twist Fury is a rear T-pull prime mag-fed Springer with a lot of design elements borrowed from the Skewer by Taffy of Caramel Designs. Thanks in large part to Captain Slug, who's worked with Buzzbee as a designer for a couple of years, the Twist Fury is a fully licensed variation on the Skewer with a shell designed by Slug himself. Although this version is a toy-grade blaster that fires full-length darts with Buzzbee's usual performance, we can see via internals photos from Reddit user NG79 that Buzzbee's internals designers followed the layout of the power system pretty closely while adding locks and a dart gate with a new trigger, sear, and catch design. The Twist Fury is expected to cost around $13 United States and is already appearing at stores in the UK. According to customer correspondence, units were shipped to the US in the early summer and are expected to be available at Dollar General very soon. We'll have Taffy returning to our podcast in episode 43 to discuss this collaboration with Buzzbee and more. Now, the Skewer is known for its ease of use, a play feature that Buzzbee has shown dedication to with the XShot lever priming mechanism on their Easy Fire rifle and Easy crossbow. Now they're following this up with a blaster somewhat confusingly called the XShot, a minimized pistol-type blaster with the same mechanism. Also available for now in the UK, find both of these new offerings from Buzzbee at the links in the description.
Just like a comet, here's something you don't see too often. Collaborative brand Adventure Force, known to sell products at Walmart for a variety of blaster brands, has started carrying these new curious Meteor darts. According to Discord user Willis, the UPC code on the product doesn't appear to match any of the formats for the usual 4 blaster companies under the Adventure Force name. While we don't have much more on them other than the range claims in the box, dubious at best to trust, in due time I'm sure we'll learn more on the details like their accuracy from the community, no telescope required.
XShot's Fury X Pro appeared on Amazon.com back in episode 38, sporting a red and black skin to match the XShot Longshot. In that time, the Fury has been available for pre-order 2 or 3 times, but folks who ordered them received shipment delay notifications in mid-August, offering no shipping date but giving customers the option to either cancel their orders or continue to wait. Soon after, General Strife found listings on Amazon Australia and Canada with a new look, featuring turquoise side paneling and a hot pink mag, labeled "Not Final" in blurry texts. Then, unexpectedly, the US listing, along with everyone's placed orders, all updated to this alternate design. While the community was busy figuring out if this was a prototype colorway or a new production design, the Amazon listing unexpectedly disappeared entirely. All links shared across the Nerf internet community now take you to Amazon's dead listing splash page with the Pooches of Amazon. It's hard to speculate when we'll actually get them in hand or even in what color at this point, but we'll definitely report back with any further developments.
A pair of older Lanard blasters have appeared for sale on Walmart.com. The Total Air Extreme Rapid Fire Rev Shot and Jam Blaster both date back well over a decade and haven't been widely available on shelves for years. It's hard to say exactly how long these direct from Walmart listings have been up, but sudden reappearances of old blasters usually means someone found a box in the back of a warehouse somewhere. While none of the decade-old YouTube reviews indicate that these are particularly good blasters, collectors may appreciate an opportunity to pick up older products still in the package, complete with their rare and unusual ammo. Links in description.
Old habits die hard, and Nerf Taiwan is still at it, this time with a unique new series from a lesser-known name. Fast Pioneer, an obscure Chinese brand that we last heard at Toy Fair 2023, has their own take on the UV ink printed blasters, a technique now used by all major brands, particularly XShot. The only listings we've found for these ink blasters are on Alibaba, which require a large minimum order of 240 units, with a wide variety of models to choose from. The one design that caught the community's attention was the stubby Ultra 2 style flywheel pistol chambered for elites. While clearly pulling inspiration from a lot of other well-known brands, Fast Pioneer may have stumbled onto a unique and potentially useful sidearm. Hopefully, we'll see them being carried by other retailers in the near future.
Whether you want less heft, less hardware, or quicker print time, sounds like 3D designer Flip-Flop Foam Factory has you covered with their latest release, the FLP06 Rush. This fun angled talon pump action primary class springer not only fires up to 220 FPS, but does it all while using less than a kilo of filament and can be printed in under 24 hours, perfect for those in a rush, pardon the pun, for the last minute primary they're looking for. And fret not for those of you with straight talons, Chance has you covered with Crush. This remix replaces some of the hardware and geometry, but still at its core is the same blaster with straight talon compatibility. For those of you interested in hardware and full builds, those can be acquired from Foamdemic and Bearswares, links in the description.
Absolute Power has absolutely corrupted the SLAB with Nick Fury's new extremely high-powered remix. Explicitly advertised for target shooting only and not for shooting at anything alive, the armor-piercing SLAB is a version of Silly's lever action blaster that goes way overboard on the plunger tube size and spring load. While Nick didn't offer any FPS measurements, there is evidence that the AP SLAB is shooting at least double the FPS of the original SLAB. While these sort of high-power builds aren't useful for gameplay, they are an exciting test bed for new optimizations in blaster design that can benefit everyone.
Now that you have acquired the power, my son, you must swear to me by the sacred sword of Jovan that you will use the power only for good, never for evil.
Hing Yip Industries, originally known for his blaster body kits on Etsy, has created his first fully printed blaster, the Sirius 747, an obvious take on the popular P90 in a bullpup configuration. This is a very aesthetically pleasing build, with an entire barrel able to lift up for use of clearing jams and servicing. Along with his foray into fully designed blasters, Hing has also created the Wolves flycore system. Confusingly, Wolves flycore is not in any way compatible with the OFD flycore system that has been a mainstay in hobby flywheel designs for years. When asked about the name, the creator indicated that he believed flycore was a category rather than a discrete ecosystem with an established identity. Whether this new core design will be adopted by the hobby or the naming kerfuffle will cause confusion is yet to be seen, but if you're interested in trying it out for yourself, links to Hing Yip's Etsy and Printables page will be down in the description.
The SCRD team continues to crank away at their new line of brightly colored tactical gear and fulfillment of their Kickstarter, revealing new images of the first test samples from the factory in their incredible bright colors. As of now, delivery is still expected later this year, with product available for purchase after that. The team is also seeking photo submissions for their hobby calendar. They're casting a wide net, but of course only 12 photos will be selected, so spruce up your cosplays and get your goof on. The link to submit photos can be found down in the description.
This week we've got twice the potency of Venom for you today with a pair of parts for the Venom Pro. Up first is this file by 3D designer Spacefox. Don't let this first one fool you. It's got quite the useful bite to it, with it being a MOLLE compatible holster for your Venom Pro so you can keep your foam close and your Venom closer. This next one is by Printables designer CenturyMan79 and will convert your Venom Pro to have a dual stage trigger, as many have requested, all without the sting of too much shell cutting. Worry not as well, this minor bite in the mod process should be harmless, no anti-venom required, allowing you to swap it back to stock functionality should you desire. As always, links in the description.
The Nerf Pro line Springer has received a torrent of new front-end options, starting with a Silly Butts Collet front end by GTC Creation, giving the blaster a new muzzle aesthetic and allowing the toolless attachment of a variety of hobby barrels, available as an STL file on Printables. Silver Fox Industries is also getting in on the front-end Collet game with a stylish version of their own Collet system. This one sold as a complete product with two-tone color customizability. A ready-to-go drop-in part with O-ring will cost you $15 United States dollars. Additionally, Red Cow's barrel Collet front end from last episode is now available as a printed part from Out of Darts for $18 United States dollars.
And finally, the Stryker 2.0, has also been receiving the hobby treatment with a slew of new printed mag adapters and accessories. Creator MYoung3333 released a mag adapter on their Printables page designed to better fit the aesthetics of the blaster's greebling, making it look more at home compared to Dartzone's adapter. He followed this up with a single-shot adapter, offering completely different loading functionality, as well as built-in dart storage, perfect for breech load LARP builds. And hopefully to be released within the coming week is their side mag adapter, really giving users a bevy of options. If you can't print one for yourself, Out of Darts also released their own flared mag adapter on their website for only 18 USD. While you're there, you can also pick up the Red Cowl Barrel Collet for only 10 USD to customize your Stryker 2.0 even further. Links to M. Young's Printables page and Out of Darts listings will of course be down in the description.
Grove City College HvZ has announced their Fall Invitational for 2024, taking place November 1st and 2nd at Grove City College in Pennsylvania. They're being a bit overdramatic, holding off on announcing their theme, but the show must go on, so I'm sure we'll get more information from them soon.
The official rulebooks for Ragnaroktoberfest 2024 are now live over on their website. Look to the bottom of the main rule page for separate info about Stalking Dead HvZ, Superstock, and competitive King of the Hill rules. And of course, if you'd like to help out, volunteer registration forms are also available on the website, and signing up sooner is always better.
For those of you who are really into the Nerf brand, you'll be interested to know about their latest Nike sneaker collab with Kevin Durant, or rather would be, as they've already all sold out. These sneakers feature vibrant colors reminiscent of their old 90s line and is a fun collaborative lifestyle tie-in for the Nerf brand. Slicing their way into the market comes Silver Fox Industries with their Vorpal barrels. While they can't slice through anything, these barrels notably have a tighter fit on darts, and I'm sure a Vorpal Caliburn would be quite the potent combo, all with the nice bonus of being able to be laser engraved. Now it's time to talk about the FTLM. 3D designer Kabaruk has made this novel phone case for his CMF1 phone. Powered by 2 rubber bands, this novel project, while it won't be breaking any FPS records, certainly might catch someone off guard at your next game.
The Radzen XL by Radioactive Designs has received a number of updates, including design tweaks for reliability and ease of assembly, and a longer spring guide for a smoother prime. In addition, improvements in the assembly process have netted a $10 decrease in the price of the Radzen across the board. Gargunkel is offering a new feature with his custom Griffin builds, a fixed stock with massive battery storage and toolless opening. Along with a variety of other customizations he offers, this stock is currently only available as part of full Griffin builds from his Etsy, but may be made available separately or as a downloadable file in the future. Spitfire Products Mega XL Wire Scar is now available as a slip-on option for 30 and 33mm Mega XL barrels. The barrel's spin is tuned for a little over 100 FPS, and a fully built wire scar costs 16 United States dollars on his Etsy page.
My community crosshairs this episode are on CancerUponCancer's one-handed Lynx. While it may seem silly in its functionality, it was actually designed to be used in a 220 FPS shield game. Even though the red herring already exists, they preferred priming backwards instead of forwards, and, lucky for you, they've already posted the files on Printables.
For episode 41, my community crosshairs are focused on MaritimeFoam's recent casual, minimally edited videos with honest discussions about the hobby. First, his excellent takes on N-Series blasters in a play setting, good takes, don't at me, followed by an earnest and personal discussion of balancing your passions and hobbies with real life. Both videos resonated with me personally, and I suggest you give them a chance yourself.
And that's all for the news. A tremendous thanks as always to our contributors, Ko-Fi subscribers, and Discord moderation team. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out our merch store and Ko-Fi, and as always, be sure to leave a comment down below on how you felt about the video. We'll see you on the podcast, and then we'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode. Thanks for watching.
Be sure to like and subscribe, and
All I can think of for Rag this year is the meme with Barbosa that's like, you best start believing in cyberpunk dystopian futures. You're in one. I want to turn this into a hopper-fed rival blaster, just to make people mad.
the SCRD team continues to crank away at their new product, new line of Hello? Wait, my house number or my phone number? Oh, that makes more sense. Great, see you soon. The SCRD team continues to crank away at their line of brightly colored tactical gear.
Whether you want less heft, less hardware, or quicker print time, sounds like 3D designer Flip Flop Foam Factory has you covered with their latest release, the FLP06 Rush. This fun angled talon pump action primary class springer. I've said that and I don't know how many segments now, and I still get it wrong. Oh well, I'll get it eventually.
With two-tone color customizability. That's hard.